Hi, my name is Ben Friedman with Prime Image Media. Today we're going to show you how you can improve your video quality 100% when doing webinars, online conferences, or presentations. Let's get started. Believe it or not, the most important thing about shooting good video isn't the video at all, it's the audio. No matter how great your video is, if the audio is bad, you're going to come across poorly. Now in this example, we're recording on my laptop in a very quiet room that doesn't have a lot of echo, and as you can see, it sounds pretty good. Now we've moved over to a conference room that's full of glass windows, and as you can hear, the sound is really echoing badly. Try to avoid these sort of rooms at all costs if you can. You'll also want to be aware of your background at all times so you don't accidentally have something strange happen that causes a bad distraction. If you have to, you can use the microphone that's built into your laptop. But one problem with that is that not only is it far away from your mouth, but also it will pick up any noise you make on your laptop, such as typing on the keyboard, like this. To minimize this, let's look at using an external microphone. One of the best options you can get is a head-worn mic like this one. They're very inexpensive, and they plug in via USB, so they're very easy to hook up. They also have the benefit of being headphones and microphone at once. And not only is the microphone a lot closer to your mouth, but it remains a constant distance away from your mouth no matter how much you turn your head. Also notice that I've routed the cord over my shoulder so it's less obtrusive in the frame. Another great option is a lavalier or lapel microphone. Again, these can be quite inexpensive for wired versions, but you can also get wireless versions if you'd like to have the freedom to move around without being tethered to your computer. These look really great and professional. One thing to remember is you don't want to put it too low on your jacket. It should be close enough to your mouth that it's going to capture great sound without being too obtrusive in the picture. Another good option is the headset mic combo. Now these are not only very inexpensive to get, but chances are you probably already own one. They don't sound quite as good as the head-worn microphone because the mic element is a little bit further away from your face and is probably not as high a quality. But they are a little less obtrusive around your face, and they have a very common look that a lot of people are already comfortable with. Another increasingly popular option is to use Bluetooth earbuds or AirPods. These again have the headset and mic combined and use Bluetooth wireless connectivity. You're seeing this more and more. You'll have to test this out in your individual location as the quality of Bluetooth can vary. One last option we're going to take a look at is the desktop microphone. These can record in very high quality and are often used for recording podcasts. These microphones can be very sensitive, so you really do need to be in a quiet and well-protected room if you want to use one of them. They also can be somewhat intrusive into the video depending on your mic placement. Probably the easiest way to improve your video is to improve your posture and to make sure you're framed correctly. Whenever you're on camera, always try to maintain a straight and upright position. Something that we often recommend to our clients is to put a pillow behind the small of your back. This really forces you to stay upright. Not only is it easier to maintain this posture now, but it's actually more comfortable as I have less pressure on my back. If you'd normally give a presentation in a boardroom or on stage, you might want to consider standing. You can get a laptop stand like this quite inexpensively online. This can add a very professional and dynamic element to your videos and will make it look a lot more like a presentation than just another web conference. Backgrounds such as this can add a lot of distraction to your video. As you can see, there's a lot of things that draw the eye away from the main topic of the video, which should be you. Another thing to consider is the distance from yourself to your camera. You don't want to sit too close or too far away. Sitting too far away can create a distant, less important feeling in the video, and it also makes it harder for the camera to balance the lighting correctly. On the other hand, sitting too close is also not good. You can cut off part of your hair, and it also makes it look like you're kind of staring through the camera. Go for a nice balanced approach like this shot. Nothing is getting cut off, and you have a very pleasing framing in the image. Many people will frame up their shot like this with their head in the center. Now, while it's good to be centered from a left and right perspective, centering your head vertically means there's too much room, too much headroom above your shot. This is wasted space and just doesn't look very good. Here I am now correctly framed up. You'll notice there's just a little bit of room between the top of my head and the edge of the frame. When you're on a video conference, it's quite natural to look at the action going on the screen rather than looking directly at the camera. But you'll connect with your viewers more if you can look directly at the camera when you're talking. As an example, right now, I'm talking, but I'm looking at the action going on my screen. You can see it looks like I'm looking down a little bit. But if I look directly up at the camera, you'll notice I make much more of a connection with you, the viewer. Another very easy way to improve your video is to raise your laptop up to eye level. Most people use the laptop on a desk like this, which is fine, but you always get the angle that you're looking down because your laptop is generally lower than your eyes. Now I'm going to use this stand to raise the laptop up to eye level, but you can use just about anything. It could be a box or even a couple of thick books. Let's give this a try. Now you can see I've raised the laptop up. It gives me a much cleaner look. I don't have the double chin that I had before, and I don't look like I'm hunched over the laptop anymore. Another thing to avoid is having the laptop on your lap. You want the laptop on a stable surface. With the laptop on your lap, the camera has a tendency to bob up and down with slight movements of your body. This is definitely something that will make you look less professional in your videos. You'll definitely want to avoid rooms that have large windows in the background. In this situation, the camera will almost always expose to the window, the result being your face will be incredibly dark. If you can, try to set up in a room that has a large lighting source, like long fluorescent tubes. If you're shooting in a room like this one that has spotlights or pot lights in the ceiling, you'll often end up with less than desirable results. Spotlights like these tend to cause very small regions of your face to be overexposed while other parts of your face are deep in shadow. So avoid spotlights if at all possible. The best solution for lighting is to get two inexpensive LED lights and place them on either side of your face pointing back towards you. In this scenario, you get nice, even, balanced lighting on both sides of your face without any harsh shadows behind you. Two LED lights and stands like these can be had on Amazon very inexpensively and will really improve the quality of your videos. Another option for capturing your video is using your cell phone. Today's cell phones have exceptionally high quality cameras that can do a better job than a lot of laptop cameras. However, you may miss the convenience of having a really nice big screen in front of you to see what's going on. One thing you don't want to do is hold your phone in your hand while you're recording. This will look very shaky and quite unprofessional. To get the best results from your phone, you really should invest in a phone stand that will keep your phone secure and stable while you're shooting. This is the best way to get good, high-quality video from your phone. Of course, all the other rules about lighting and framing still apply. One thing to avoid with cell phones is shooting vertically or in portrait mode. You always want to have the camera turned horizontally to get the best image that will look the best to your viewers. Here are a few final thoughts. Many people ask us what camera they should buy that's going to make their video fantastic. And there are tons of great options ranging from just a few $100s up to many thousands of dollars for a camera you could buy. But remember this, no camera will make you look good if you don't follow the advice we've given you in this short video. And if you do follow that advice, you can get some great results even with your existing phone or laptop camera. Thank you so much for watching these little tips on how to make your video quality better. If you have any questions about this, recording video, live streaming, or conferences, please don't hesitate to get in touch with us right here at Prime Image Media. We look forward to talking to you. Thanks.